Hey guys, I'm here with JP today and we are here to talk about the Kickstarter and the movie we're making of our world flight. If you haven't yet watched the Kickstarter video, you might need to watch that first to get some context. And we're just responding to some of the people's questions we've had, some of the concerns, and just to update you guys on some of the latest things we're doing with the Kickstarter.
One thing we really want to clarify is what Kickstarter is and how it works. It's not a charity platform. Kickstarter is a reward-based program where when you donate money, you get something in return. Louis and I are using it as a platform to pre-sell the film itself, as well as offer you guys some limited edition products.
So one of the things people have been saying is that we're trying to get our holiday funded. That isn't anything to do with it. For me, we're paying for the flight, we're paying for all the costs involved in flying around the world, but there's this massive additional cost that we see as a very separate thing of making this movie. The main thing this movie's about for us is sharing other people's stories, showing the diversity around the world and how beautiful that is, and how we connect together and unite as humanity in this current political climate where all around the world there's such division and this media narrative of conflict. We want to come in the opposite spirit and show love to others, see other people's lives and societies and communities, and be able to share that in this new format, in this bigger movie format. Without this Kickstarter, we cannot fund the movie. There's going to be a lot of costs involved with trying to create something of this caliber, like the equipment we'll need, the extra people we'll need to help us, the teams. We're going to be flying teams out to different locations around the world with much bigger equipment than we can even take on the plane with us. We're going to have our small cameras, but to make this properly, we need a lot of resources, and that's where you guys come in to help us make this happen.
We see this flight as a massive canvas, and it would be a shame if we couldn't use this platform, this flight, to showcase more of the world and offer other people the opportunity to be seen and to be understood.
So at the moment we're still planning the exact dates we're going to be in certain places, we're still confirming the route as JP said, but once that's a bit more solidified, we will be hosting meetups to hang out with you guys in the places we're going to be visiting, and for us that's another way to find incredible stories and chat to you guys and hear about your lives.
You guys could be in the movie. You sitting right there. You could possibly be in this movie and be seen by millions of people around the world. I think that's very exciting.
We're leaving in August. We're allowing ourselves 3 months. We are landing back in to California on the weekend of the 10th of November. And we have found this incredible airport a few hours north of LA. And we want to invite you guys to come and join us for a celebration weekend as we land back in. And that is a new additional reward on the Kickstarter. So go and check it out. Join us for the entire weekend. This is essentially our second Live the Adventure Summit. We did one in the UK. This is going to be our California Live the Adventure Summit. And you guys are going to be there to welcome us back in and the first to hear some of our exciting stories as we land.
I think it's going to be an exciting weekend. We have camping available. There's also accommodation nearby. We're also talking to some pretty exciting photographers and filmmakers, and we're thinking about offering a course in a way, maybe a day course.
We'll do some workshops and stuff.
Yeah, where we can teach you guys stuff, and maybe some of you can teach us stuff, but it'll just be a fun weekend of hanging out, getting to know people, and spreading knowledge and stories. One thing I really need to talk about is the route itself. There is a map on Kickstarter that is sort of outlining a route that we have currently set out, but it is most likely going to change. For example, this week alone, we've been working on getting into the Ukraine and Pakistan. We're trying to find those hidden gems with people living different lives to us, beautiful lives, and trying to share their stories. So all those cities you see around the world that are mapped out, and they will change, I'm pretty sure about that, they're our port of entry, so we'll clear customs there, and then we'll explore the country with the aircraft from there. So you'll see a lot more of the countries than just that main city.
The other thing we want to clear up is the difference between the vlogs I'll be making and the movie. I think some people think I'm just going to be making vlogs with a better camera. That isn't the case. The vlogs I will be making throughout our trip, they're still about me. You know, it's FunForLouis, it's from my perspective, I'm sharing with you guys my thoughts. The movie's going to be so much bigger than me. It's going to be so much bigger than me and JP. this is an opportunity for us to find other people's stories, get other people sharing on camera. The whole trip we're going to be having guests, we're going to be having extra space in the plane for guests to join, hear their opinions, their perspectives on the world, and help us with this journey of sharing other people's stories and adventures from around the world. So this isn't just about documenting our trip and our lives. It's so much bigger than that. We already have talked to a number of people, a number of other big YouTubers that are so excited about joining us. We can't confirm everyone yet, but we are going to be building a website. Well, JP is going to be building a website where we'll have a section where we'll be listing the special guests very soon, within the next week or two.
Yeah, and it's not just about high-profile people. We obviously want some additional exposure to the film and to get our message further out. But there'll also be opportunity for example, on the Kickstarter, you guys can join.
We'll be flying you out to where we are as well.
Yeah, we'll cover everything. Yeah, we'll also most likely be picking up people in random countries that we meet, and we're just like, you're awesome. We want to share this adventure with you. It's far beyond just high-profile YouTubers joining us. It is really about sharing the adventure with friends and new friends. I'm sure we'll make plenty on this trip. So obviously a lot of questions have been about the aircraft that we're using. It hasn't been completely confirmed yet, but we're hoping to fly either a Diamond DA62 or, if we can't get that, a Diamond DA42. The reason is it's a super safe aircraft, twin-engined, there is redundancy. It also allows us to take an auxiliary fuel tank with, which is very important because of the distances that we'll be flying when we're crossing oceans. And it's got state-of-the-art avionics in it. I'm heading up to Canada in a few weeks, where we will start preparing the aircraft and doing trial flights, testing out all the equipment. We also met with B&H yesterday, B&H Photo and Video, which is a massive company here in New York. They're helping us equip the aircraft with different cameras and systems that allow us to capture the flight as vibrantly as possible and without being intrusive. That's really important on a flight like this. I'm going to be flying into very busy airspace, probably complex weather systems where I wouldn't be wanting to deal with cameras and stuff. So B&H is helping us out with that. And yeah, like I say, it'll all be documented, so you guys will know about what's happening once we get that far.
So we're figuring this out as we go along, guys, and we need your help to know, what do you want? We've already added some new rewards, we've adjusted things. Also, guys, it's very easy if you've already pledged to the Kickstarter to change the rewards you want. You can just go back on this Kickstarter page and see some of the new things we're doing. We also realised that this movie is a long way off. It probably won't be launched till the beginning of next year. So some of the pledges, we realise you won't get anything back straight away. That's why we've added some new rewards, which you'll get sooner. So we're doing a limited edition run of t-shirts for Beyond Borders. We're also doing some prints of some of our previous photography. But if there's anything else you guys want us to add, please let me know in the comments below. Anything that would make this more appealing for you guys to get involved with. We want to give something back. This is all about a transaction, not about you just blindly donating to us. Yep. Also, guys, just to clarify, if you've already backed the Kickstarter, anything above £15, you will receive a digital copy of the movie. We might not have explained that on the reward system properly, but we're going to clarify that. Like I said, we're learning as we go. So hopefully we covered everything. If not, please ask more questions below. We'll try and get back to you. But really it comes down to, we need your help. We would love to make this happen, and we really believe this can be a positive, incredible movie for the entire world. We'll keep you updated with all of our exciting news. Peace out, enjoy life, and live the adventure. Boom.